Ace Boy Rios platform. All right. One of the things that I do in my spare time, and I mentioned No Jumper earlier, but I don't really fuck with them no more because I really never really did.
I was gonna say, when did you?
I never really liked the platform. I had got to a point where I started liking certain personalities on the platform. And that came from shout out to clips, like having clips and me being like, oh, he cool. You know what I mean? So certain things I would tap into. So when all the drama started up there, I was kind of in on it because at that point I was watching certain people and it involved them. Since the great departure that a lot of people that have been paying attention to when AD, T-Rail, Duno, Smack, Gina Views, House Phone. When everybody disappeared, everybody left. They went and started creating, or they actually had already created, but they started adding on to their own entities on their own individual channels and pages. Part of what went on was AD and Pun had community, and Pun started the Ace Boys at some point. I don't remember if that was before or after the No Jumper split, but Pun was never a direct employee or.
It was before the No Jumper split.
All right, cool. But he was never a part of No Jumper, so I don't even look at it that way. But one of the personalities that he had on Ace Boys was Ace Boy Rios. One thing that's thorough about the Ace Boys is we know that they all come from where they come from. We know that these are the type of people that you should probably show respect as long as it's respectful. But they're all completely different personalities and individuals, and you get to appreciate that because nobody's apologetic about where they stand in the room. So I've always kind of appreciated Rios. And mind you, these West Coast guys, so a lot of times I just get kicks out of listening to Cali niggas debate hip hop. Because it'd be like, damn, y'all really think Jay-Z can't rap? It'd be weird. Anyway, since Ace Boys has been going on, Pun has always said everybody in here is going to start their own YouTube, start doing their individual thing. Wait on it, support it, subscribe. Excuse me. Which I think they did a good job of, right? I think that letting the audience know the intention early on, even while people are wrapping their heads around what they're going to do, just letting the people know, look forward to it and kind of creating that demand. I think they did a great job of that organically, just with them. And at some point, Rio started his page. And Rios does coffee with Rios. And he sits there and he goes to a black-owned coffee shop and he gives you gems and talks about a topic or whatever have you. And he promotes black businesses and he's personable and decent to the employees. Like, you get to see his vibe as an older man that grew up a gangbanger and a felon and getting in trouble and decided at some point he didn't like the man he was becoming and he wanted to be a better person. And I think he does a great job of like expressing his life, his point of views, and actually showing in real time. So I thought the coffee was dope. Then he started doing reaction videos. He started doing live streams. And I listened to a 2-hour live stream from Rios yesterday. And I'm looking at the comments, and I saw one of the comments say, yo, he gave so many jewels throughout this whole thing. It's crazy. This is what we needed. And I'm like, this is before I listened to the whole thing. And I was doing a lot yesterday. And every time I stopped doing something, I put it back on. I put it back on. I put it back on. I wanted to get through his 2.5 hours. But it was inspirational. It was thoughtful. It was honest. It was deep. And I just want to salute Ace Boy Rios. Super big hand. Because I know that in this space, something that people think is easy, everybody thinks that they can do, is not a real thing. But this was never his thing. It wasn't something that he sought out to do. He was supporting the homies and kicking it with the homies. And now he stepped outside his comfort zone and he found out how he wants to represent his page and his channel and the energy that he wants it to have. And I'm really excited to see what else he's going to do on that page because he's dope. He's dope, man. So tap in with Ace Boy Rios. This is not a personal friend. This is not an ad. I'm all the way to fucking Philly. But his page has not enough followers yet, not enough subscribers yet, but there's enough content on there that you can kind of get a vibe for what you can expect when he grows his vision. He's talking about buying a mobile home or something so that he can do content. So like you're talking about people putting real investments into this content game and they're not playing about it and they're not making the excuse of that's not who I am, that's not cool, somebody gonna say some shit. They finding a place in the struggle. And they figuring out a way to do some shit that entertains people or uplifts people or both. And I just want to salute him because I benefited from listening to him for 2.5 hours yesterday while I was filming 2 episodes my damn self. So more than 6 hours of filming yesterday, I think, on my own. But yeah, shout out to Ace Boy Rios, a real one.
Super big hand.
And I'm gonna clip this and send it to him because one thing I thought was dope was he said it was a page they used to make fun of him. You know, you got these pages that they follow these big platforms and they just bid or they do whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And he said one of the things they did, he thought it was funny, so he hit the ball up. It was like, yo, I like that. That was hilarious. Like, keep doing your thing. He said the next thing the ball did, he was like, yo, I think you rushed that. I think it could have been better or whatever have you, like, but salute. Just make sure that you maintain your quality. He said because he didn't approach that man with hate or going back and forth with him that way, because he approached him with love and support, he works with him till this day. He helps him with shit. He helps him with his intro or his sound beds and suggests things and tells him, oh no, that's not gonna work. You should do it this way. And they've actually been doing business together because he was receptive to the fact that this man is making his money off of this bigger platform to support whatever he has going on. And that's decent because he's not hurting me. You see what I'm saying? So he approached it differently and he made a potential business partner out of it. And somebody that actually, at this point, he said he's traded a lot of game and a lot of opportunity with. And I think that's dope. So I just want to, like I said, you learn something from everybody, but he all the way on the other side of the country and he holding it down for his folk. But shout out to the Ace Boys, shout out to Figmunity World, shout out to everybody over there, man. Y'all doing some dope shit and it's legendary and it's being noticed and recognized in the fact that it's only going to grow. We waiting on Trey, we waiting on Manny to turn his page up some more. Manny got a page. Like, it's exciting. I like to see real niggas do real shit, man. So that's dope. One more time for y'all.
Super big hand.